10.3 and public hearing lumped together?
This is public hearing.
So later on, we will have a 10.3 as well, because that's what my
This
card
is
was.
10.3.
So you're lumping them together.
This is inclusive, yes.
Okay, all right. So my specific comments have to do with the budget, and if we could get this to work. Again, time. Do I always lose time for technology?
In back 6 seconds.
Sorry. Thank you. Thanks. I just quickly wanted to give you a big picture. I think as you do the budget, you need to try to use a scalpel, not a cleaver, and you need the tools. Obviously, our attendance is declining, but revenue per student has been going up every year, and the money we spend per student has been going up every year. If you plot that to see how things are working out, you will see every year, blue line, our money goes up, and our expenditures follow it, except for 2004, where our money went down, but hey, we held our expenditures there. So even though we're cutting money, we're still growing, so we're managing, except in certain areas. You will see books and supplies are on a roller coaster ride. However, if you look at services, they're much less of a roller coaster ride, and I would maintain you have room to cut in outside services and contracts. I think to make this kind of decision, you're not going to be able to see this, but you need your multi-year projections. Your previous board in December looked at them. The district proposed cutting essentially nothing across that line that I showed you with services codes. These are all numbers that are projected. You rarely get to look at your actual audited figures, and if you go back a couple of years, you will see that you were managing to get by with budgets of around $9 million in an area that's now proposed to be around $50 million. So there's some latitude here that I think you need to work at. You need to look at the big picture, have all the tools, or else you're doing a cleaver approach, not a scalpel. And lastly, you need to break out your restricted budgets and your unrestricted, and your unrestricted is projected to be $3 million straight across for books and supplies for the next 3 years, and $22 million for services across 3 years, no decrease.
David Howard.